Good afternoon, everyone. The next division of Bastian Solutions that we are going to discuss today is Bastian Software Solutions. Headquartered in Louisville, Kentucky, Bastian Software Solutions develops a suite of supply chain software that we brand as Exacta. We are a Microsoft Gold certified partner and utilize Microsoft's tools in the development environment to run applications for our customers in the Microsoft Windows environments. Within the Exacta suite of software, we have 5 offerings for our customers to employ. The first is a warehouse management system. This provides inventory control and process control from receiving and replenishment all the way through shipping within our customers' warehouses and distribution centers. It competes against offerings from SAP, Red Prairie, High Jump, or Manhattan. Secondly, we have a warehouse control system. This allows us to implement pieces of automation or picking technologies for our customers to make their processes on their warehouse floor more efficient. Thirdly is our warehouse execution system, which is really just the melding of a warehouse management and warehouse control system. We have a cloud-based solution that we call ExactaCs, which is basically deploying our Exacta warehouse management system in the cloud for some smaller customers that we want to service. And then lastly, we have ExactaWES, which is a software suite developed specifically for the beverage distribution industry. What's interesting about all of these offerings is that they're built on one common platform. So if you know how to use our warehouse management system, you know how to use our warehouse control system, and so on. It's the same look and feel across it, it's the same back end, and that allows us to do some pretty interesting things when it comes to updates and upgrades for our customers. What are some of the companies that are using the Exacta suite? Well, as you can see here, Exacta is used across many market segments and by companies of varying size. The suite is being used by some of the largest pharmaceutical companies in the world, in addition to some of the smallest 3PLs that are looking to aggressively grow their business. The suite is configurable enough to be used in any of these segments and scalable enough to be able to be used by a Fortune 500 all the way down to a $5 million a year distributor. One key aspect that is important to all of our customers is Exacta's ability to integrate easily with third-party systems such as MRPs, ERPs, competing WMSs, and even homegrown systems. Exacta Connect is the interface software that allows us to communicate with these systems. We have standard interfaces with all the companies that you see here, some of the largest providers in the world, and this allows us to really integrate quickly and minimize the amount of effort and time that our customers' IT staffs have to invest to implement our solution, which overall reduces the cost and risks for our customers. So other than Exacta's ability to easily connect to our customers' host systems, why are companies choosing to trust Exacta with their fulfillment operations? Well, one reason is our ability to integrate advanced automation within our solutions. We are truly unique in the industry in our ability to do warehouse management systems and inventory control systems, and also leveraging automation the way we do. Automation, picking technologies, all different types of applications for our customers. Very few companies in the world can do the types of integrations that we do. Our software is very modular, meaning that a customer is not required to purchase our full suite. They can pick and choose what functions and what technologies that we offer to be employed within their applications, and that allows us to come in at a small price point for them. We have a very flexible and scalable solutions. Again, we have customers that are Fortune 50 all the way down to very small customers. Our user interface is very intuitive. It's a web-based solution, so it's viewable from anywhere on any device, a PC, a tablet, or even on your phone. And we've got a very good embedded business intelligence platform. Exacta's BI suite gives customers the visibility and the tools they need to maximize their operation. Within the BI suite, we provide static reports that give things like operator productivity, shipping rates for the day, and things of that nature. We provide real-time dashboards that show progress on key performance metrics throughout the day, and we even do things with proactive monitoring that help identify systemic and operational problems before they happen. Our BI platform is very intuitive and makes it very easy to navigate, and to use for both operators and managers. We're now going to take some time to really dig into the 5 aspects of the Exacta software suite, starting with our warehouse management system. What makes our warehouse management system compelling to our customers starts off with our configurable business rules. As you can see from the market segments that we have using our solutions, there are many configurations that we can turn on and turn off within the software, allowing each one of our applications to run specifically the way the customer needs. We have robust inventory control capabilities, whether it be lot control, batch control, all the way down to serial control. We have those capabilities within the Exacta warehouse management systems. We have a full suite of functions, whether it be from inbound, such as receiving, returns, cross-docking, all the way out the door from packing, shipping, value-added services. So really anything that's going on within the 4 walls of the distribution center, we have functions to help our customers with, modules to help them with. We've got standard ERP integrations that we've already talked about, and then again, those BI tools in that platform is embedded within our warehouse management system, so we have complete visibility as to what's going on within the warehouse, who's doing what, and how well we're performing. The second offering that we're going to talk about is, again, the warehouse control system. So historically, as we think about a warehouse control system and the way a warehouse works, we had different pieces of technology and automation that was in the warehouse. And they used to come, each one had its own control system. So you had all these different platforms that were trying to talk to one another. And there was no way to really optimize and centralize communication and decision making. And that's really what a warehouse control system has become, is that air traffic controller and that really single point of integration to the host system and integration to the automation out on the floor for decision-making purposes. Exacta's warehouse control system is very unique in the industry in the fact that we are hardware independent. Most warehouse control system providers are actually manufacturers of equipment also, so their software is tied to the components that they are manufacturing. Exacta's not like that. And because of that, it allows us to bring the integrator approach and truly the best of breed solution to our customers. We don't care what type of technology it is, what type of goods demand it is, whether it be auto store, perfect pick, service, whether we're using robotics, conveyor, sortation, we don't care what type of sorter. The idea is that we have the ability within the software to integrate the right solution for our customers. In addition to being hardware independent, we also have solutions that make the process as effective as possible, and we'll talk about that on our next slide here. We've got tools within our software that allows us to balance the workflow within the operation, really optimizing the use of the automation, and then labor management. In addition to maximizing what's going on with the technology, we need to maximize what's going on with the operator, telling operators when to move areas, how many operators we need in each area. These are all things that are inherent within the Exacta warehouse control system. So in addition to the automation integration, our warehouse control system has to be able to optimize the processes on the floor. And how do we do that? Well, if the customer doesn't want to fully automate something, we can provide different technologies that allows them to increase their throughput and productivity for their operators. Things like robotic picking, voice picking and voice processing, the integration of RF scanners for picking, receiving, replenishment, all the way down to light-directed applications such as pick to light or put to light or put walls. All these are technologies and applications that we can use to make our customers more efficient and to meet their business goals. Another technology that we're using, and really we're one of the first in the industry to begin using, is augmented reality picking. We've partnered with Microsoft HoloLens in order to provide an augmented reality application in which an operator interacts with virtual objects in the real world. It really allows us to provide the best of both worlds in regards to voice-directed picking, where we can give an operator auditory instructions, in addition to provide visual cues through a heads-up display to the operator in a picking application, a pallet build, and a variety of applications really. So we really feel like that augmented reality picking is going to be the next technology that could really replace voice RF and light picking within a warehouse. We see it as a very flexible and scalable solution that is going to be very key to our customers here in the future. So as we discussed earlier in the presentation, part of the Exacta software suite is a warehouse execution system. And in essence, a warehouse execution system is the melding of a warehouse management system with a warehouse control system in one platform. What this allows us to do within a warehouse execution system is take advantage of the information that a warehouse control system traditionally has, such as what's going on the warehouse floor, conveyor statistics, things like that, along with the information within the warehouse management system, bring all of that information together to make better decisions about how to optimize the overall process that the warehouse execution system is controlling. Now, the warehouse execution system, this term is actually fairly new. I would say it's probably been the last 3 or 4 years that people have started talking about warehouse execution systems. But what's interesting for us is that Bastian Software has been doing this for a number of years. We've been doing integrated warehouse management systems and warehouse control systems in one platform for 15, 16 years. So whereas it's a new term to the customers and to the industry, it's not a new offering for us. The Exacta Cloud or ExactaCs solution is in essence a warehouse management system that is deployed to our customer through the cloud. Traditionally, it's a subscription-based platform where they basically rent use of the software on a month-by-month basis, so they don't have to invest in an overall implementation of a full-blown warehouse management system. These solutions are typically for smaller customers that don't need an on-premise deployment of the software. They're traditionally much less functionality. We don't do integrated warehouse control systems in these cloud-based solutions. These are your more traditional warehouse operations on a RF scan gun from receiving all the way through the picking. So the idea here is that we've got this available. We can roll them out very quickly. They can scale fairly quickly. They can add users, add sites very quickly. But again, it's a more limited rollout functionally from our traditional warehouse management system. Rounding out the Exacta suite again is the ExactaWES platform. ExactaWES is our software suite that has been specifically designed for a beverage distribution industry. It provides tools, reporting, applications that are specific to that industry, as it's kind of a niche market that has some pretty custom ways of doing business. And so we rolled out a whole separate platform for that industry. So knowing that we've got all of this functionality within the Exacta suite, what are some of the things that are going on in industry that customers are looking to utilize our applications for? First is really over the last probably 5-6 years, we've been seeing a trend of moving towards omni-channel distribution. This is where our customers are fulfilling both their retail and e-commerce business out of one building and one set of operations. Traditionally, those have been separate. You had a separate retail distribution model and e-commerce. And now what's being happening is it's being pulled into one building and one operation. And so that provides some challenges to how the software needs to be able to handle both types of operations. And the Exacta software can do that. And then here more recently, what we're seeing is trends about customers wanting to allow their users, their customers, to go onto their website and order product that can be picked up at a retail store. So they need technologies actually in the retail store to fulfill customer orders and have them ready for pickup when they arrive. So this retail distribution model is going to be something that is going to be coming on more and more, and we're looking at ways of adapting our technologies such as augmented reality picking, pick-to-voice, RF picking, to help customers do this and fulfill these retail distribution models as they choose to roll these out more and more.